Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're hanging out here at St. Augustine Alligator Farm Zoological Park. There's Lauren and Dan, and it's me, Kenan. We also had some Gharial here. We're hanging out. Today, they're putting me to work, and we are basically kind of getting the sand that has been eroded from either rain or the actual movement of these amazing crocodilians. It's kind of sloped. They have this 3-tiered thing here, and Lauren, basically, this is the area you guys want to see her lay her eggs in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you actually have had some eggs before and actually hatched out a Gharial.
Yes.
So that's really amazing because it's a critically endangered species. Of course, they're found in India and they're amazing, man.
But that's not all we're doing today.
Oh, no, that's not all we're doing. We're just here right now. Thanks, Tom. Look, it's Tom.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Tom's here. We're gonna see mugger crocs. We're gonna see some different species of caiman. Of course, alligators here at the alligator farm. There's Jim. Jim has the very exciting task of annoying the Gharial because what they want them to do is get up and out of that pool, use this little highway connector they have here to get into that upper pool. So there's 3 Gharial here. They're beautiful, beautiful animals. And actually we were talking earlier about one of the most renowned crocodilian biologists, Jeff Lang. This is kind of cool. So they're called Gharial because males will develop that bulbous gar,
Yep.
correct? That's what they call it, that big bulbous thing on the front of the male.
Sure, yeah.
And what they're trying to figure out is these crocodilians actually have a series of clicks and sounds that they use underwater, which is incredible.
To communicate to each other, right?
Yeah.
And so we see he's seen a lot of the males doing that. And what happens is the male's going to go into an area and that's his territory, and the females are moving in around. So the females are listening for who's in that area.
Okay.
The other males, the sub-alpha males,
Okay.
will go through that area and either get ready to combat with the big guy or find a female to breed with or move on to another territory. So they're really unique in that sense that they're having their own language.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's similar. It's almost like a whale.
It's almost like the whales, or the killer whales having their little clicks, and so each one's unique and individual to them.
That's pretty cool. So it's amazing. I get to learn these things. I also get to work. Now we heading down, Dan, to the. You want me to start this level?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna smell basically
With it, we're going top to bottom.
top to
just
bottom. All
Less
right.
gabbing, more digging, right?
Yeah, less gab and more digging. Now here's the
plenty of
scoop
sand to
though.
go around.
Here's the scoop. They also want to do this because this is where the animals lay their eggs. They want to make sure by doing this, do they still have enough soil in order for them to reach the depths they need to feel comfortable. Just like a tortoise, just like a turtle, female crocodilians know with the way they feel with their back leg, is this humid enough? Am I at the right depth? So what we're doing here, since this is a captive situation, is we are making sure the animals have absolutely everything they need to hit those reproductive goals that, of course, the zoo wants to reach. So it's pretty good stuff. I am no stranger to a shovel. I'm not afraid to get dirty, Dan. Let's do it, man. So today, this is just job number 1. I got to mow a lawn with mugger crocodiles. I got a shovel. I was plucking weeds out of the ground. We're gonna make this place look so beautiful, people. And I want Jim's job, annoying Gharials. So what are the names of the Gharials, Jim? We got Taj as the male.
Taj, and then Kama and Sutra.
Wow, that's interesting.
I named them.
You named them, Jen?
All the credit.
Jen. Oh boy. What do you got, tilapia?
Tilapia.
There you go.
Nice.
We saved fish. Jen. Yeah, that's lunch for the Gharial. Of course, these guys are actually fish eaters, so it's nice. Do you ever see them catch any of the fish in here? They do.
They do. I have not seen them catching. I've seen the aftermath.
You've seen just
I've seen them swallowing a fish down. I missed the whole action of it.
Oh
so.
man, that's pretty cool though. All right, so here we go.
Thank you to all our Patreon members out there for creating an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to Skylar Pohemus.
This is kind of cool, guys. You know, I love to see how different institutions accommodate their animals, right? So underneath where Dan and I are actually putting the sand back, there's actually a heating coil.
Yep.
Yeah, which is pretty cool because we're here in North Florida. It does get into very cold temperatures, way outside the temperature gradients for Gharial. So on those cold nights, you mostly want those animals in the water, correct?
Yeah, mostly in the water. So with the heated in the sand and the heater up here,
Look at that.
with it, you know, in the wild in northern India, they have those big stretches of sand on the river. The sun's hitting them all the time.
Yeah.
That sand is also really loose too. So what we're doing there is just trying to recreate what they would have in northern India with that large sand bank with all that loose sand.
Gotcha.
That's also going to be nice and hot underneath.
And it's going to be, we also have to put enough soil to cover the coils because the female will sometimes dig too close to them and they don't want the eggs to actually go on the heating coil.
Oh yeah, no, and they will dig to get to that point. I mean, This is the warmest area right here. This area here tends to be their favorite spot.
Okay, very cool, man. I just thought you guys would like to know how the zoos are doing it. And this is definitely stuff that's getting in my brain because whereas I don't have gharials, I may come up with some need for some of the crocodilians I have, just as a safe way to keep them heated on those cooler nights.
Well, we'll see you at the next job, maybe. Right?
Well, yeah, but there's one more thing I kind of want to see in this job. Come over here, guys. So, what I love about coming to the zoological parks is basically with what I like to do, you guys know I like to create kind of multi-species exhibits. So, not only do they have the 3 gharial in here, they've also got very mature Orlidia, how do you say Borneensis? I always say it wrong. Borneensis. There's Borneensis is the batagrid. Borneensis, Borneensis, whatever. Yeah. All I know is this is Miss Orlidia here. So Lauren is actually the stud book keeper, which means she controls the population of Orlidia in the United States in zoological and in some private collections like mine.
Usually AZA.
AZA, look at this guy going. These guys are little chunk balls because these turtles never miss a meal. But look at the size of those Orlidia. They are huge and they are found in Southeast Asia. They may not actually be found where gharial are native, but there are a species of batagur that are found there. So these turtles and crocs are no stranger, or the crocs are no stranger to large batagrid turtles. But the cool thing about Orlidia is basically they're moving rocks that live on the bottom of the ponds, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you barely ever see them. They just wander around, eat stuff off the bottom, but they're one of my favorite turtles because they're large. And unfortunately, that's the problem in Southeast Asia, is they're large, they got a lot of meat on them, and they must taste good in soup. So like all Asian turtles, they're in crisis. So pretty cool that they have a really nice species here. All right, I'm gonna finish and I'll see you guys at the next spot because I'm doing that thing again. I was late to work today and I'm taking a little too many coffee breaks. I want to get the lay of the land over here.
Oh yeah, here, come check it out.
Oh, wow.
So we got her up in the rafters up here. It doesn't look like much, but that's a 16-foot snake bundled up.
So, Dan, you're telling me that's a 16-foot retic right up there?
That's a 16-foot retic up there. Doesn't look like it though.
Oh my God, it's a ball of muscle. So, you know, not only is shoveling part of my job description today, I'm gonna get to feed the retic, which is kind of cool. I used to have Buttercup. She went off to a nice place in South Carolina. She was a Burmese python. Okay. By the way, look, there's Matt. There's Matt, everybody, and Jen. They're all hanging out there. Look, oh, they're doing a lot of work. Anyway, let's show you what's going on here. Let me, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rabbit with the tongs.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So, of course, since this is a professional outfit here at the Gator Farm, oh, well, these tongs,
they're not the best.
oh my gosh, I really gotta use my forearm strength. All right, so I'm basically, get over my shoulder, Tom. I'm basically gonna get up and, wait, is there a male in here as well?
Nope, just the female,
Just
and her
the
head
female.
is just right
I
up
see
there.
her, yeah, I see her right up there. Let's see.
So let's
I'm
see
a
if she's-
rabbit, I'm a tree rabbit.
Oh, there
I'm a
we go.
tree rabbit. Come here, I'm a tree rabbit. Come on, come on, come, oh, no, over here. There you go, not on my face. Oh God, and I like to kind of struggle because I like them to feel like it's alive, and look at her constrict. This is, oh, now she's got my tongs, okay. We're just gonna keep doing this. I love doing that because it gives her that opportunity to really squeeze and perform that job of constricting. You can see she is a large retic, Southeast Asian animal. Well, actually, longest snake on Earth, I believe.
Longest snake on Earth, that's right.
There you go, Dan, right on. The anaconda being the heaviest and therefore largest. But really, really cool. I love this enclosure. It is nice and humid in here as well, man. It's so good. It's perfect. It is a little chilly out there in greater San Augustine metropolitan area. So inside here, it's just like someone's backyard in Southeast Asia. But what's her name?
So she actually doesn't have a name over there, which she's just our female.
What?
You know, we could take contenders if you got any ideas.
Comment below, everybody. What do you think they should name this snake here? And when you come to the alligator farm in St. Augustine, let everyone know you saw it here on our channel at Kamp Kenan. They were really so cool to me. They let me do these fun jobs and give me access that not everyone gets if you're not a proper keeper. Ryan, wait, Dan, sorry. Dan, you're keeper number 2.
Keeper number 2.
He's keeper 2. He's moving on up that ladder, dude. That makes me keeper 0.
No, you're keeper 1.
I'm keeper 1?
Yeah, we need one. You're a new one.
There you go. All right, well, I'm sure there's more to do, so I better get to it. Enjoy dinner. You ready? I'm ready. What you guys can't hear is the cool jungle sounds that we got going on, man. And I'm still liquid enough to move in my advanced age. Okay, Liz, sorry you had to see that, Liz. I didn't know Liz was back there. We are in the final quest, and you just got promoted to keeper 1. 2.
Yep.
I'm keeper 1. I'm
Yep.
keeper
Sorry.
none is what I am. But you're gonna give me a fun job. You're gonna give me the weed whacking job here in the education yard. This is where, how many crocodilians are in this particular enclosure? Do we know?
Oh, we got a couple different species. I want to say 7?
7 species.
6? Something.
We've got caiman. I saw some caiman. I don't know what species. We'll find out shortly. We've got American alligators, Siamese crocodiles. Can you name anything else?
What did you say? Cayman, smooth, muggers.
Muggers.
Yeah,
that's why we're
prize.
here. Okay, so Liz, talk to me about the dream. Ladies and gentlemen, they call this thing the dream. Let me talk to you about it. It's a weed whacker, but not any normal weed whacker. It's electric. And basically what I was told by my friends, the keepers here, is that this thing's awesome because it's electric and you don't have to pull a cord to start it. So I like that. It feels good. Good throttle response.
There is one problem when you turn it on though, right?
There is a problem, supposedly, when we turn it on. Supposedly the mugger crocodiles, I don't believe this, but supposedly the muggers don't like this thing.
Not too much.
Okay.
Let's find out.
All right, we're gonna find out. So I'm just gonna start weed whacking. Protect your eyes, people. Liz is gonna back me up. But we gotta get around this. Basically, I'm weed whacking all this stuff. I'm good at weed whacking. All right. I love weed whacking. Let's see if we can get this thing down. Oh wait. Hold on a second. I seem to have broke the dream, but wait, most weed whackers you see that. Let me see something here. I broke their tool already. How does this work?
You're gonna need to start a GoFundMe to.
Yeah.
I just screwed this whole thing up, dude. This was like, so far I gotta be honest with you, the muggers aren't doing anything.
They're not impressed.
They're not impressed by the dream. I thought we were gonna turn this dream into a nightmare by having the muggers approach us, but there's a mugger crocodile all the way over there. So I don't know, man. I am not getting, look out, Tom! Just kidding. It's messed up, Tom. I'm just kidding.
That's
no
not
one's
right.
chasing
That
us
is
today.
not right.
That is not right. That was very bad of me to do. But you know what, guys? The muggers, he's just been clocking me. He does not want anything to do with me or the weed whacker. So I feel as though the keepers are hazing me because I don't think anything really does happen in this enclosure.
And just so we know, like, there are many of these here.
There's many, but these are little guys. These are little gators. This is a really cool little lagoon. And as they said earlier, there are a few different species. We've seen some common caiman. I've seen some muggers. We've got Morlet's crocodiles in here. You also have Siamese crocodiles. So there's a lot of different species in with these American alligators. And to be honest, it's just really always fun for me to be a part of this place. I love the St. Augustine Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. It's one of my favorite places to come hang out. And I'm very grateful that they let me show you what it's like to be a keeper at an AZA accredited facility. And if you're in St. Augustine, I want you to do me a big favor. Come on down to the park, bring your family, have a great time, and tell them Kamp Kenan sent you. And if you see Liz, Dan, or Lauren, go up and say hello, introduce yourself as a fan of the show. Thank you guys so much, and let them know you appreciate what they do for these animals. I'm gonna get back to work, and you guys are gonna watch the next video. See you later.